Hello. Let's get started with this problem. The 878, the nth magic number. It's a lead code hard problem. As I often say, it's not actually a hard problem. It is just a problem of number theory. And if you understand the number theory concepts clearly, if you can, really argue well about how the flow happens, then this is a very, very easy problem. Let's look into the problem. So basically, we want to find the nth magical number. What is a magical number? Magical number is a positive integer if it is divisible by either a or by b, right? So it means that if we have given a and we have given b, and if it is divisible by either or both, then we would want to consider it the magical number, right? We would want to given a and b, we would want to find the nth magical number, and the n will be given in the question. And the answer is very, very large. We want to return it modulo this large prime number, right? So you can just look at the examples 2 and 3. The first one would be 2, the second one would be 3, the third one would be 4, and the fourth one would be 6. 2 into 3 6. So this is the sixth. You can look at the examples, you can easily get what the magical number is. So there is a very important key observation one needs to make here, right? And that is a following observation. The observation is basically the fact that if the number of basically if you have a number m, then the number of numbers which are divisible by which are multiples of a, like which a is divisible by, is given by m modulo a, right? For a if until m, the number of numbers which are totally divisible by is m model, or you can say like basically m divided by a and the integral part of it, right? So if you take the integral part of the m divided by, these are the number of numbers until m which are divisible by a, right? Similarly for b, div by b, we have m by b. So what basically what this is like, until the given number m, the number of numbers which are divisible by a is m by a, the number of numbers which are divisible by b is m by b, and the number of numbers which are divisible by both of them, this is not that hard to prove, but this is the fact, by both is given by m, the until when we want to find, times LCM of AB. This is not that hard to show, but these are the numbers, like LCM of both of them is the least common multiple. If it is divisible by both of them, then it is actually number of numbers that are divisible by the least common multiple. So the number of numbers divisible by a is this, by b is this. What we would want to find is they're divisible by either a or b, right? So the nth number would be nothing but n is equal to this thing, m by a plus m by b. But now we have overcounted them. How many we have overcounted? We have overcounted the common one of them, right, when we add both of them. So we would, this is what we are looking for. This n is what we are actually looking for. Now basically if this was not an integer part, if this was not the closest integer function, then this was a very easy analytical solution. We would just put n down, and we want to put m here and just solve it analytically. But since n and m need to be integers, we really need to search the entire space to find out what exactly n satisfies this condition, right? So it's a very straightforward problem. This realization that we need to find an n such that this condition is like this condition is satisfied is exactly what you need, right? uh, Perfect. So, for that, what we would want to do is we would want to have a function which basically, first of all of this will be long. So let's have a macro. We would want to define LL to be long int. So basically, everything is a long int. Now we actually have the GCD function. So basically, okay, how do we have the LCM function? It's well known. What other facts do we know? It is also well known that the LCM of AB is A times B divided by the GCD. Maybe it's not that hard to show. It's straightforward to prove. So basically, how do you actually compute the GCD of AB? There is a Euclidean algorithm to do it. This is a very simple implementation. If you don't know, you can look it up in Wikipedia. So let's have a long GCD. It takes in a long A. It takes in a long int B. And it's a very good idea to have these macros. It actually save a lot of your time. If b is equal to 0, then we would want to return. This is the Euclidean algorithm. It's very easy. uh, else, like, there is no else, like the review would want to return GCD of B a modulo B. There is a subtraction version of this, but this is faster and much more efficient. You can look this up how this actually works. Not that hard to see. We have the LCM function, which is exactly what I described. We take long A, we take long B, and we just return uh, A times B divided by the GCD of AB. So that is just what we would want to do. That is what we would want to return. We pretty much done with the hello functions. We also need to initialize this number into mod. Let's have a global declaration, which is 1e7. So this is a short way of writing 10 to the power 7, 10 to the power 9 plus 7. This is 9. I'm sorry, this is 9. This is mod, right? Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to binary search through the entire range of long int. We need to binary search the entire range of long int and find out what the exact number is we are looking for. See, the limits here are pretty good. The limits here is 10 to the power 9. So if you binary search the entire range of long int, that is actually sufficient, and we would binary search such that we would want to find a number m such that this equation is satisfied, right? So let's do that. So basically, let's have the low typical binary search variables, mid and high. We would want to have a target variable which will actually store the target which we are trying to look at. We also have the LCM AB, which is nothing but the LCM function which we defined earlier of A and B, right? So this is pretty simple, right? So basically now we have the for loop while uh, high is greater than low, like the high pointer is greater than low pointer. We would want to just do a typically, okay, so let's initialize the high and low pointer first. So basically the low pointer is nothing but 1, it starts from 1, and the high is the limit of the 1e17. This is the limit of the long int. Okay, so until this happens, what you do is you have this variable, you actually have mid is equal to low plus high, typical binary search, nothing fancy here. We want to look at a target. What is the target? The target is basically it's and we don't need to do the nearest integer function because it's C++ automatically truncates it to the nearest integer, so that is what we don't care about. Mid divided by A plus mid divided by B minus mid divided by LCM AB. That is also a function which we have, right? So it's pretty straightforward. If the target we are looking for is greater than n, so basically if it's on the other side, then we just change the limits to be on the right side. So basically we put low is equal to mid plus 1, and if it is basically smaller, not if n is smaller, then we have high is equal to mid, right? Cool. So basically once this entire loop is done, once we actually find the number, we will actually return, what will we return? We would return the high, which will basically be the value modulo the mod. Now, basically, a lot of problems we actually don't do this. We don't take the mod at the end, but since this is the numbers are small and this is in the limit of of the long int, we can do this in the end, or else there'll always be a step in which we actually compute modulo in the loop and we make sure the number is always smaller than the modulo. Here we will not need to do that. Here simply we will get the answer. Let's check the test cases and see. I'm sure it will not compile in the first iteration because it never does. Oh, it's accepted. Let's try to submit it. Oh, accepted. Awesome. 100%, 100%. Cool. So this is the short and simple C++ solution of this problem. It was not a hard problem. You just needed to look at this important relations. If you're able to find it out, then this was just a binary search away, right? So awesome, right? Thank you so much. Bye.